Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with another edition of This Week in Kyrix. Today is Wednesday, February 22nd of 2017. Without further ado, let's farm some blueberries. Weather report. It's sunny. Sunny weather can eat a dick. Already? Bats are cute, but I don't get to see the bats, so we're gonna go with the mushrooms. Oh, that's right, coffee. I'm like, what the fuck did I plant? It's coffee. Hello, kitty. So, no hero clicks this week. Judge got called in for hospital shift at the, well, not at the last minute. He knew several days in advance, but he waited until, like, the day of to tell us, but at least he told us. And it actually kind of paid off because I wasn't particularly in the mood to play that week anyway. I have actually been organizing my Star Trek crap because I own Star Trek crap. It's his fault, really. He gave me a prize ship from the Klingon Civil War OP kit, and it just kind of rekindled my interest. And I'm like, you know, I should sort my shit. And I have been, and it's been pretty damn cool. Could plant mixed seeds, thinking about planting mixed seeds, might not plant mixed seeds. Let's just use all the sap, I don't use it for anything else. There we go. 42, so let's see if there's more than this. This will tell me how many blueberries I need. Yes, you have. And I'm very grateful. Damn profit-eating buzzards. Wow, I need a lot more. Let's see. One. Fuck me, I need like 80 something. Start with 36. 36 seems like a safe place to start. No, 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 no. There we go. Get 60 of those. $36 of these. And see where this takes us. So yeah, so far I am missing some Star Trek cards. I've come up with 3 for sure that I'm missing. I'm missing Picard from the starter. I'm missing a particular Kazon crew member, but he's not a big loss because he's not even that good. I mean, I want to find him for my set if nothing else, but it's not a huge concern that he's gone, you know? It's not like my whole team falls apart without him, which is something I can say for Picard. But, one more. I'm missing the USS Excelsior. the ship, nothing else so far. But yeah, I'm taking inventory of everything so that maybe next month I can start getting back into these tournaments. I'm gonna need, obviously, to start going up there and getting a refresher course on how to play, getting caught up on all the rules and such. And sadly, I can't use my latest prize ship because it's not valid yet. Wait, what's that? Sunflower seeds. I seem to recall sunflowers being fairly popular with Haley. But that can wait. That can wait for a while. But there's been a lot of Metal Gear in my days. I have been grinding the shit out of Phantom Pain. It's a fun game. It has some flaws, obviously. All of the Metal Gears do. All the games do. Can't act like it's just a Metal Gear thing. But not Peace Walker. Phantom Pain certainly does have some serious flaws to it. Not deal-breaking flaws, mind you. But there are issues that I have with the game. Okay, 19. Fuck it, let's make it 17 then. 17 more blueberries and I should be done for the season. Minus those two. Which will just be extra crops, I guess. I hope that coffee thing regrows. No idea how long it takes to do what it does, but it's a thing, I guess. It'll be quite a while before I get sprinklers done. But then again, this is just a casual playthrough. Or as Diabetes would say, this is real cash. You know, this is just me doing stuff. Keep in mind, for those of you who are watching this, which is none of you, but those of you who are watching this, maybe 10 years in the future if I ever get popular, the whole reason for this is just a backdrop for me to play a game so that you have something to look at while I talk. And it's something to keep me invested in this conversation, because we've tried many times, to just do a blank screen and have me chatterboxing away, and it doesn't work, because I will not. What happens then is these little updates take 5 minutes, you know. Oh, found a blast from my past. There's an old movie I used to have as a child, and I barely remember it, and it wasn't one that I watched very often because it scared the living shit out of me. But, mostly because of the designs and some of the things they did. But there was an old dinosaur movie. Keep in mind, my grandma used to tape me all the dinosaur movies when I was a child. All of them. If there was a dinosaur movie on TV somewhere, she would find it and tape it for me. So I was exposed to a lot of dinosaur movies and just monster movies in general. And by monster, I mean kaiju, not like classic Frankenstein and shit. Those were too scary for me as a child. Dinosaur eating people? Sure. Frankenstein chasing people through a hallway? Too scary. I don't fucking know. I, to this day, don't know what the Frankenstein movies were really about, other than Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which... But, yeah, this was called Legend of Dinosaurs and Monster Birds. Which, that right there would tell you why I had trouble finding the damn thing. That's kind of a mouthful. Japanese movie, if you can't tell by the title. But, There were a couple things I remembered about it. It was about a plesiosaur, although I thought it might have been an elasmosaur, and a rhamphorhynchus, which is a very specific type of pterosaur. And I remembered it because of the tail. Not a lot of pterosaurs had tails, or at least not the ones I knew of as a child. Not only did it have a tail, it had a very specific tail with a little knob at the end. And that was something I remembered. So that's actually how I found the movie. I did a search for, like, plesiosaur and rhamphorhynchus, and that came up. And I found it, like, 2 years ago. And I remembered it having a weird name from when I found it, not from a child. Like, oh, something about monster birds. And I found it on DVD. I tried to find it on a website that I could just watch. But, of course, I didn't have the money for a DVD when it was only, like, $8 or something at the time. So I just kind of let it fall to the wayside. And like a week or so ago, I'm like, you know what, let me find this movie. I looked it up and found it on Dailymotion and watched it. And it was cheesy, but there were multiple things that made me certain this was it. And every time I saw one, I'm like, oh, that's another spot clicked into place. For one thing, the soundtrack. I didn't remember this until I saw it again, but it had a very strange soundtrack. It was like, it didn't fit. It was like very disco-y. Very nice soundtrack, but it just didn't fit a fucking dinosaur movie, if you know what I'm saying. And that popped immediately in my head when I saw it. I'm like, yes, I know this movie. There were scenes I recognized. But yeah, as a child, it scared me very, very badly. I remember one night in particular, my aunt, who, I don't know if she was actually my aunt, or if she was a relation that I called aunt because it was, like, too complicated for a child to understand. But she died years ago. And I miss her. I mean, we weren't close or anything, but she was always a fixture in my life, you know. And she was very much a nomad. She would go from Indiana to Florida. She lived more places in, like, 2 years than I've lived in my entire fucking life. And I don't even think it was a case like, oh, I gotta move, or I got evicted. I think it's just, well, I'm done with this place, let's move on. You know? And, she had stayed over at our house. And for whatever reason, she was in my room, so I had to sleep in the living room while I had been watching this movie. And we had curtains for our sliding glass door that were open, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna see that thing pop up, and it's gonna come in through the fucking window and eat me. Because I was, like, around or under the age of 10, you know? And the fact that dinosaurs were extinct didn't factor into my fear. It never has. Hell, to this day, I'm still terrified of T-Rexes. It's something that scares the absolute shit out of me. Why did it retain? More importantly, why didn't it grow? Magic water, make my blueberries grow. But, yeah, one of the things that I think made this thing so scary, and don't get me wrong, this thing as an adult looks fake as all hell. But it's dirty. Like, it's covered in moss and algae. It's like just greenery dripping from this thing's face. And part of that actually makes it scarier. For some reason, I was never afraid of the rhamphorhynchus, and now that I've watched the movie again, I realize why. It's because A, the thing's only in the movie for like 6 minutes, despite being half the title. And B, it doesn't fucking do anything. It like flies through some mist and grabs 3 guys, and that's it. And it has a climactic fight with the dinosaur. Plesiosaur, it's not really a dinosaur, but it's the dinosaur for the purposes of this movie. And this fight consists of it just flapping its wings, chattering at the thing, getting bitch slapped by the thing's head, and stabbing it in the eye. That's the entire fight. The movie is very much about the plesiosaur, and this thing is very scary if you're a child, and kind of scary if you're an adult. And it was cheesy, but it was fun. I had fun with it. I'm probably going to watch it again with Sammy, because I mentioned, it's like, oh, that sounds like something I might watch. I'm like, okay, we'll do a movie night. I'm going to try and talk Jay into watching this horrible movie. You know, it's how I roll. Gotta share my suffering with my friends. Otherwise, what good are your friends, right? Right. But yeah, you're gonna see me making many improvements on the farm once these blueberry crop comes in, because this is where my money is. I have a system. Make money in the first year, plant shit in the second. Okay, don't need to do a Haley. Got my quartz, got copper. Gold isn't gonna happen, necessarily. Let's take a look at iron. If I can make an iron bar and a gold bar, I will make a quality sprinkler and plant, like, sunflowers and shit for Haley. And just normal crops, you know? Because a quality sprinkler will do everything for me. Matter of fact, I might just do a basic sprinkler and plant, like, whatever. Even though basic sprinklers are garbage and you should feel ashamed for owning them. Ooh, that's right, these are things. The name deceived me. I've always thought these were like food things. But no, they're flowers. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, looks like I can do it. Barely. God damn, that's some good shit right there. Ooh, this is a gold one. Anyway, it'll be a while before I can pop this sprinkler. Money reasons, if nothing else. But it's good to have it. Just because I can't use it is no reason to not have it, you know? Gonna need 2 of these. Alright, let's go harvesting some shit. Yeah, once I get my sprinklers in full gear, then you will see me start making a lot more tools and shit, you know? Like I'll get copper and whatnot. Not only that, once I start getting some real good sprinklers, you will see me start to go into the mines more, because then I can maintain my farm and get work done. But yeah, Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain's a lot of fun. My primary concern with Phantom Pain, my primary complaint rather, is that you can't grind the way you can in Peace Walker. Don't get me wrong, there's grinding. But the grinding happens exclusively in missions rather than side hops. But I will say this, you get good guys in your missions, unlike in Peace Walker, where you get them like in specific side ops at the end of the game. I'm getting like A and S rank guys early on, which is nice. But like, missions can take 45 minutes or so if they're done right, or if they're done the way I do them, which is extensively. And honestly, I feel free to spoil anything so far, because you're not going to see this shit until 2018. I mean, Peace Walker will take up all of this year. Ground Zeroes will take up the rest of this year. And some into next year. So it's not until next year that you'll see any of my Ground Zero, or any of my Phantom Pain shit. And honestly, we're well on our way to that taking up into 2019, because I am so many episodes into that fucking thing. It's kind of scary how extensive this game is. I would wager that I'm not even halfway through it and I'm already like 26 episodes in. It's gonna be a long one. Which is good, Don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. The fact that this is time consuming is a selling point, not a detraction. But yeah, I can't do any of the side ops because they're one time only. So if I do the side op off screen, I can't show it on screen. Not that they're a big deal. Side ops are basically free roam shit that I can pick up, like, oh, go here and shoot this bear in the face, you know. But still, it's stuff that's best saved for the thing. So I have to grind missions, and some of the missions are a pain in the dick. So I don't want to grind them, you know. Because I don't like pain in the dick. For raisins. But it is a very fun game. And it does, again, there are serious issues with it, but all that aside, it's good. It's a good game. It's a good game. Good game. Alright, now let us work on some thingies. I'm gonna need 16 saps. But, like I said, I can't do any off-screen shit. I mean, I can, but not the way I was in Peace Walker, where I could spend, like, literally 2 solid weeks grinding, or 16 days grinding, so that when I came back, I had everything I needed. I can't just do quick and easy side ops, where it's like, oh, do this. Of course, then again, it's not the same crafting system either. In Peace Walker, I had to do, like, 20 missions to get a certain thing up. In this, it's, oh, let's just leave the game on for an hour and a half, come back, and I have my level 5 pistol, you know? Oh good, I have enough. Oh, that's right, I gotta pick up that clay. I'm gonna need that clay. Get out of my crops, cat. What's your name? Honey. Good name for a cat. I am generally against food names for animals, but that's a good name. Shit, that's too much fertilizer. Abort! Abort! There we go. We're good. Alrighty. Shit, this is still... No, this isn't day 1. I'm about to say, this is still day 1, damn it! I've done nothing with myself! This is where the sprinkler's gonna go, obviously. Alright, what can I sell? Take one of these. And, not those. Those are garbage. 2 of those. Done, let's make it 3. 2 of these. And let's get these in the sale box. And then fuck it, we'll go to bed. Uh-oh, that's good and bad. That's a meteor. Which is good, because it'll have a fuck ton of iridium. But it's bad, because it might have flattened something I need. If that thing hit my blueberries, I'm going to cry. Because that is a lot of fucking money. Or maybe that wasn't... Maybe that was the earthquake that cleared the thingy. We'll see. You already know how to cook rabbits. I'm gonna see if there's like 8 little quick grow things that I can grow, because that might be cool. Because that'll get me started at least until I can get the sunflower seeds. Oh yeah, with this, I could definitely get 8 of something, because worst case scenario, I can get 8 things that cost 100. Shit, I can get more blueberries if I really wanted to. Which I do, but I will not. Might need another scarecrow, though. Shit. Because I forgot that's a thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need to either move that closer or... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can fit them at least. Fuck it, I'll just move that closer. No biggie. That's one of the things that going online told me, is these things have quite a range to them. Give me my quartz. My quartz! And my this thing. To make my this thing. Oh, I left my underwear at the place of the person I'm fucking. That's quite a shameful thing. Please get them back. I need them. They wrangle my balls quite nicely. Ooh, more clay. I always need more clay, except when I don't. This early in the game, I do always need more clay. So it is much to my advantage to have more clay. Oh shit, I can support 3 more of these things on the side. There we go. I'm gonna give me some stuff. Stuff for the sides. Hi, Winky. I love my kitties, and they love me. My cats fucking adore me. Which is a good thing. It's good when your cats like you, you know? Nothing's worse than having pets that hate you, especially when there are more of them than there are you, and they all share the same room with you. Oh god, someone's dog slipped their leash last night, or maybe they didn't have a leash for it. Big ass golden retriever. You know. Nothing wrong with golden retrievers, they're generally sweet dogs. This one just happened to hate my guts. He charged at me last night while I'm talking on the phone. And of course I'm sitting there not provoking the dog, and I'm like, okay, is this thing gonna bite me or is it just gonna bark at me? But he slipped away from his owner like 2 more times and came over to fucking harass me. You know. Poor owner's sitting like, oh, I'm so sorry, he's normally so nice. I'm like, it's okay. I have a dog too. Mine's a Chihuahua, but I know how they are. Well, looks like I might need to remake some of these, but that's okay. This will at least keep those watered. I forgot about the Curse of Wednesday. I do need to start thinking about where my chicken coop's gonna go, because that's what I'm gonna start with. Chickens are easy. And very sustainable, I might add. A single chicken won't take much of anything at all. Got enough to finish this thing off? No, I do not. So I'm not gonna try. Just gonna go to bed. I'll get to that eventually. It won't grow back. Meow. Good kitty. Yeah, like I said, that's my issue with Phantom Pain, is that it's not grindable. And I want to be able to play it off-screen sometimes. Like, sometimes I just want to watch YouTube and play my game. And I can't do that with this game, because it won't let me. Living off the land. Oh good, none of them fucked. That's not what I meant. I mean, none of them got fucked up. Sometimes they deteriorate. This was not the case today. I remember in one of Phoebe's streams, I mentioned Stardew Valley, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, I want to do like a challenge run with no sprinklers." And one guy's like, "Is a no sprinkler run a challenge run?" And Phoebe's like, "Yes, yes it is. If you want to grow any decent amount of crops, yes it is." I mean, granted, I can upgrade this water thing, which I will do in the winter when I'm supposed to. But, yeah. $890. That's a decent chunk of change right there. Oh yeah. I never remember to reload this fucking thing. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Hell, if these blueberries do well, come fall you might see this whole field done up with these quality sprinklers. You know, just put them in rows next to the fucking scarecrow and let them do the work for me. Like Scrooge McDuck used to say, work smarter, not harder. That is one of the fucking lines from DuckTales that has stuck with me forever. It was part of Scrooge's origin story that he told his nephews, like, how'd you get your #1 dime, Uncle Scrooge? And he tells them this story about shit that he had to do, you know? It's like, my father always told me, work smarter, not harder. Like, there was a, I don't know if it was a locomotive or a steamboat or something, and he was in a race, might have been against Glomgold, and he's trying to shovel all this shit in, all these, what's-its, into there. Let's do melons. But, he's trying to shovel these things into the hopper, I guess is what it's called, you know, the furnace. And the other guy's got a team of people to do that. So Scrooge whips up this little paddle wheel thing that just scoops it in, and I think he bicycles it in or whatever, and it works smarter, not harder, you know? He knows, physically, he cannot compete with a team of guys. Quit batting at my floss. So he whips up a machine that does 80% of the fucking work for him. And those are honestly words to live by, you know? Stop it! I love Willow. She's playful, she's cuddly, she's loving, but she's also trouble on paws. You know? Aren't you? You're trouble. You're a little troublemaker. I don't make trouble, I am trouble. Love this cat to death, though. She's a sweetheart. But, oh, she keeps you on your toes. One thing I've never understood in this game is the concept of buying grass seeds. In Harvest Moon it makes sense, because when you harvest grass, it grows back after like a week and a half or so. In this game, when you harvest grass, it's done. You know, it doesn't grow back, ever. Or at least not where you planted it. It might just sprout up, because it does that sometimes. But for the price of growing grass, which you don't grow, you just plop it down, for the price of making grass, you can just buy feed. The only reason to buy grass is to make your lawn look better. Except it looks kind of like crap. It looks like overgrown weeds, so why would you do it? just buy animal feed and go on with your day. You know? Well, anyway, speaking of going on with your day, I think that brings us to the end of ours. So I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.